Welcome to Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. If you're into interior design, you'll love it here. I'm Suzanne, an interior designer and your hostess. In this video, we are going to shop at Pottery Barn. We'll take a look at everything in store, the displays. We'll examine some of my favorite items. I'm also going to point out to you what is on sale for their early Black Friday sale. And then we'll head to World Market after that, and we'll look at every single thing. I have two more little surprises after that, but along the way in this video, I will point out great gifts instead of just doing them all at the end, because some of them will be Pottery Barn and some will be World Market, and then I'll have a few others to show you too. So why don't we get into that Pottery Barn and see what's in store. Make a mental note of those pepperberry wreaths welcoming us. And we're going to head to the modern farmhouse and gingerbread section first. We'll get back to that tree in a moment. I have a feeling you're already very hyper aware of gingerbread styles and Pottery Barn's collection of it. So what I'll mention is some of the design choices they made so that we can steal from them. How's that? By simply adding chargers and appetizer plates or salad plates to your dinnerware that you already have can give you a quick holiday makeover of your everyday wear, and it's such a great idea. And then adding in the extra flourishes of color glass or those gingerbread mugs, which I love. That's one of my favorite new items from this season for tabletop. It's so fun. If you have gold flatware on your place settings, it's a good idea to pick up that gold one or two other places on the table. And Pottery Barn's done this in this display with the taper candle holders, but also with the rims on the clear glass there. Do you remember that I mentioned the pepperberries on the way into the store? Well, they've been picked up on the tabletop display, and I'll show you where, and then also now in the holiday tree. And I'm bringing that up to give us a quick design note, and that is in your own home, if you have a certain theme in one place, the best idea is to have it web and flow throughout your home. So if there are pepperberries on the front door, then there are pepperberries perhaps on the staircase, on the mantle, on your tabletop. That's not always possible, but it's a good way to get us focused as we're shopping on what we might be looking for, rather than just seeing a hodgepodge of things and bringing them home and finding out that they are not going well together. Let's stop and stare at the lit cloche ornament. It's $19.50. It won't be on sale for Black Friday, but this is one of my favorites simply because of the cloche. It probably wouldn't have mattered what was in it. I just think a cloche can make anything look elegant, and that's why I love a cloche. So I wanted to point that out. Some of the ornaments that you'll see on this modern farmhouse tree also end up in the rustic luxe or rustic glam look that they're doing on a different tree, and just wanted to mention that. The premium flickering flameless candles are $99 to $194 depending on the size. The $194 is very large. Now with these, the best way to make them look super realistic is to make sure you have a hurricane that's glass, because it does just reflect it a bit and you're not seeing the faux nature of it quite as well. Great news, the topiaries that have pine cones are on the Black Friday early sale, and they're priced at $63 and $79 for that sale. Even though Pottery Barn has an enormous amount of color in their taper candles and beautiful ones, I still recommend as a designer to use cream or white in your home any season, anytime. I think that's the most elegant and normal way of using candles, but they do have some really fun looks here, as you can see, especially that candy cane flickering. But that doesn't go with my decor, and that goes along with my tip earlier. You really have to edit yourself while you're shopping, even though you see fun things. I mean, unless you can find a spot for it that's not flowing with your other more elegant decor. Quick designer tip. You know, these prayer beads, or you may call them something else, are in designs often on the coffee table or the kitchen island. And this time of year, it's such a great idea to grab some that are meant to be tree garlands, and they have them really inexpensively at Walmart and Hobby Lobby. You could grab some wood ones or some with color and use them the same way that you would the more expensive strands. The trees are on sale for $63 and $103 that you're seeing there in that early Black Friday sale. I love this color on this blanket by Pottery Barn. It's very expensive, so if you want an even softer blanket for less money, I'm going to insert my favorite one from Target right now. And if you watch my videos, you already know which one it is. But I think this one makes a great gift. But if you do want to get someone a luxury gift, wow, this green one is just fantastic. Here is the rustic glam tree. So it's featuring all of the ornaments from that collection. They are not on sale, and they're not in the pre-Black Friday sale. Whether they all of a sudden go on sale on Black Friday, I'm not aware, but I'm pointing out my very favorites, which I think you saw in the ornament video. But these look very nice, and they're all at the regular price, but I think worth it. This is still one of my favorite looks. I just love this flickering candle ornament. The handcrafted ceramic village is $197 if you do get all of the pieces, not including the snowman that you're seeing in store. But I did want to point out that it actually does look much nicer in store than it does online, and I think it does make a nice presentation. The mouth-blown antique ball ornaments in either gold or silver come in sets of 6, and they do look very pretty in store. Definitely as if they're a tad aged, but I really like the look. I mean, the silver ones almost look like that silver instead, but I don't think that's what they were going for. But to me, they look like that, and it does make them look expensive to me. This lineup of silver ornaments that was used on the rustic glam tree are very pretty. I'm going to point out a few. The finial ornaments, I hadn't noticed those previous to this visit, and I think those are very decadent, beautiful. Now the Stuart plaid ornaments in silver, I love them. That's more of your preppy traditional look. I don't even think it goes with the modern glam ornaments, but I love it, and it would be a nice gift if people are into plaid, but they've got an understated version of it. The mercury glass pine cone ornament is just fabulous. It's $24.50, not on sale for the pre-Black Friday sale, but I feel like it does bring you that pine cone theme that's so popular this year. But if you do have a more elegant home and there's no rustic happening in it, this probably would be the choice for you. I'm looking at the rustic glam stockings, and I wanted to point out that the fur stocking that's brown is available much cheaper at the at-home store, and it looked gray in my photo, but it really is the same exact color. And then I had a chance to shake up this stocking that has bells on it, and it doesn't make any noise. I think it might have made a hint of a noise, but it didn't really. And then same goes for this one. And here's a much cheaper version at Target, but you'd have to put up with it having the green. If you didn't want that, I mean, you have to go for the Pottery Barn. And then this tree embellished shaped pillow, that was one of my favorites the first time I saw it. You can get it cheaper other places, but those embellishments on it really do make it a little extra special. And I love plaid, you know that. So I wanted to point out the plaid stocking at $29.50. And of course, this set of ornaments at $59. You get 6 of them, and those are superb. I just love the colors and the detail. Here is our bright red rustic glam pillow live and in person, and it is not on sale for the Black Friday sale and rather pricey, but it is flashy and pretty if that's the look that you're going for. As you well know, you can get a knockoff version of this snowflake pillow at Five Below for $5.55. Here comes a really good example of having the flickering candles inside glass, and they look a lot more realistic. And then the trees that you're looking at there, I think you can find them at Kirkland's potentially cheaper. They do shed a lot of glitter no matter where you buy them. I absolutely love this display. What a beautiful vignette. And if you wanted to say rustic glam, I mean, here it is. It's just beautiful. And of course, the idea that it has all of these pine cones, while they're so trendy, but also so natural looking, it's just ideal. Notice how there are 3 sections on this coffee table, but with other numbers of items involved. You always want to decorate in 3s, and if things just aren't looking right, try to organize things into sections of 3s. But I also wanted to point out that the designers did a great job with this. I mean, imagine a luxurious way of using fake snow, and here it is. It looks so great on this tray. If you are going to have food stuff around the same area, you don't want to do that. But on a coffee table, if you don't have animals or little ones, this is so beautiful. If you're a fan of nostalgic blown glass ornaments, the tree ornament that's new this year is on sale, and I think it's listed at a great price that you're seeing there. Notice the palette on this tree has that multi-classic Christmas color look, but it's mixed with silver. And I think that's a really pretty look, but yes, it does look retro for sure. We have more mercury glass silver ornaments, but this time they have the plaid ribbon on them, and I really do like that look. So these are $49.50 for the 4. Okay, and then I looked at the wreaths, and I have to say, in store, this one ends up being my favorite. And I'm going to show you an image of it online, because as it turns out, it also is a lit wreath, and you can't tell in store. I didn't even see any lights in it. You've seen the drinks ornaments before in my videos. I believe you can get the entire set of the drink ornaments, but you have to buy them separately. But if you bought all of them, it's $69, and they are not on sale for the Black Friday early sale. Now at $49.50, the charcuterie board ornament set is a great gift for your friends who just love a charcuterie. It's just fun, and it's a nice hostess gift too, and I like that it comes all boxed up. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you that kind of up close there. Here is a wee display of garland, and we won't get into the prices if you don't mind, because I feel like my video is going to start to get long, but the plaid bedding, that was made to perfection. I wanted to show you the wreath quilt up close, and I think they did a nice job with the bedding display on that and the way that they place the pillows, so you can grab some ideas from that hopefully. So we'll make our way back to the front of the store to that very modern farmhouse section with a lot of red and green and traditional looks. But that is where they have placed the Holiday Love reversible quilt. And I didn't show you that last time because I wanted to get to other things and put the bedding all in one section. But isn't this such a beautiful presentation? And I was thinking for a moment, I mean, forget that there's a parking lot there, and it's not their intention, but that window there and all of that would make just a gorgeous bedroom with all that sunlight flooding in. So what a nice place to wake up on Christmas morning, actually. One of my favorite gifts to give, and it would be one of my favorite gifts to receive, is this frame ornament with the plaid. They have them out every year, and it's such a traditional and beautiful and stately gift. So just wanted to point that out, and I put the price there on the screen. Before we walk into World Market, I want to let you know that there's a huge surprise after this. I'm going to an event that's very unusual, and you're coming with me to experience it. But for now, let's go into World Market. We're going to do this shop with me differently. You're going to shop with me, and I'll be pointing out on camera my favorite things and Dave's favorite things in the store, and you'll see some prices. I'll point out things that are great gifts, but no jibber jab talking from me on this shop with me, and then we'll go to our fun event. I need to run an errand to pick something up in Target, so you're coming with me, and this is very brief. I'll only show you a few items that I spot so that we can move on to that event. But I'm really excited to see if they have the Marks and Spencer items, and I look forward to seeing what they have every year. They do have them, and so they have candy, cookies, and decorative items from the department store Marks and Spencer, or they refer to it as M&S in the UK. And Target presents these things. It's really fun, and they sell out fast. So I thought I would show you the display and some of the items really quickly. I think all of these items are worthwhile, but one of my favorites, just because of the pine cone theme, are the salted caramel pine cones. They come in a little box, just easy. You don't have to wrap it, throw a bow on it, and it's $16, which I think is maybe a little pricey, but at the same time, it's such a fun, exclusive, and unusual little gift for a hostess, a teacher, your neighbor, anything like that. I don't know if I can tag these. I have a feeling I can't, but give it a shot if you don't mind. Have you ever admired a display and thought, when they're finished with that after the holidays, I wonder if I could have that? I've never asked, but I've always wondered, even since I was a kid, about a number of them. This is one luxurious looking beverage tub, and just in time for Thanksgiving and the holidays. So if you do have wine to serve, or even if it's bottled water, or let's say Diet Coke, well, everything will seem more exquisite in this beautiful beverage tub. I also love the idea that it has the tongs, so you could just use it as an enormous ice bucket as well. You could go foraging for pine cones this weekend, and I would applaud you if you did that. It's actually really fun to do stuff like that with your partner or with your family. But if you don't have time for all that, we've got a 12 count for $5 from Target, and they're just adorable. I am so tempted to just go ahead and fluff this thing in the store, but I resist. And this is $15 and would look extra fabulous if you did fluff it. And this is the small version. And then there's also a large version for $25, I believe. And getting both, I think, would be so smart. And I am going to link them both. I'm loving this boxwood wreath. I do think a boxwood wreath at the holidays is one of the more, I don't know, upscale types of wreaths to have on your front doors. And I would add a bow, of course. But this one, I think it's a good price for something that looks rather realistic. You can find these a lot of places, but I happen to enjoy this one. And if you do end up liking it, please use my tag. It's time for us to do something super festive together. You're coming along with me to a light parade of boats. So I'm not going to say let's jump in, but why don't we get to it? To all of you viewers out there, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my video and this one in particular to the end. If you're watching me in the US, I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving with your family and friends. I hope it has splendor, delicious food, and everything that you hoped for. And back to everyone again, I will see you again next Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.